Hello, Brindy and Hunter Demons. And Dookie. Dookie and Hunter and Brindy coming in quick. Alright, let me get this up on Twitch here so I can see a little something. Hunter Demons, the famous captain. We beat you here. Oh, y'all was waiting in the chat. I love it. Tiger Lover. Mickey Mad. What the hell? Am I chopped liver? Oh, you know what? Hold on. I bet you I didn't see you when you was probably first and I didn't even log in yet on my tablet. Let me see. Hold on. Where are you? Let me check it out. Hold up. Yep, Mickey Mad was first. And then Brindy and then Mickey Mad. Okay, yeah, y'all was quicker than me. I don't know. I see Mickey Mad's first. Ta-da. He said ta-da, and then Brindy said hi, Captain. And Mickey Mad said welcome, Cap. No, I was first. Rick Legner, hello. Good evening. We just came from that other platform. We quiet Brindy. What? No, we were here before. Ta-da. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, I appreciate y'all. Y'all are awesome. Coming in, waiting out, hanging out, waiting, chatting before I even got here. That's what I'm talking about. That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. Well, hell, what we're gonna do now? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? What you gonna do when you wanna get down? I said, what you gonna do? Man, this fleet is freaking full. This fleet is jam-packed. Let me write down these, let me scratch out these barges that we got in. God dang it. Okay, so the Buffalo 807, and then the MMLP 323, 324. MMLP 323. And then over here we got the EBL 2993. EBL 2993. And then this dude is going. Whew, that's a fleet. That's a fleet right there. Hi, Duke Nukem. Nuke Dukem. Nuke Dukem. Hello, hello. Ooh, Daddy's got the light on. Time to get home. I was slacking. I'm reading a book. Erg67 just dropped that resub for 9 months. 9-month streak. Hey, Mickey Mad. Dookie, I have scratch and sniff stickers. 2 root beer, bubblegum, and pizza. Well, you'll do well, I know it. You got the hookup. I do indeed. I was slacking and reading a book. There we go, gotcha. Now I'm caught up. Hello, Mike. Hello again, Mike. Alrighty, so yeah, scratch out these boats. I do indeed. Okay, so the Vicky Gates is, they're here. Vicky Gates is here. Addison Faith is here. Captain Frank Gibson is here. Lester Fulfer is here. Big Bay is here. Now all we're waiting for is the Sid Moeller. He ain't gonna be here until tonight sometime. You're getting really good at the catch-up, Captain. A+ for you too. All right, Zeus is in the chat. Zeus come in early to this one. All right, we're gonna go find a place to get. I think. Let me make sure there's no ships coming in first before I move from here. Oh hell, there is a ship. I'm waiting right here till this ship passes. Oh yeah, I ain't leaving right here until this ship passes. Then we're gonna go. I am hungry, man. I don't know what to eat though. $183 meters. Well, that's not that big. My wife has banned me from making any more breakfast puns. She says if I make any more, I'm toast. Oh my God. C player. What the hell, C player? I see what you did there. C player. Guess that explains a lot. I have those two, blueberry, strawberry, and lime. C player clap. Are we going to sail under the Blinky Bridge tonight? No Blinky Bridge, but I have a blinky light. Oh, there's plenty of blinky lights. But no under the Blinky Bridge. How are you doing, Ellie Bunnies? Good to see you. We're going to wait for this ship to pass. And then, Big Chief Rick, whoa! Big Chief Rick, man. Let me see who got all these subs. Whoa. That's some sub hype right there. What's up, Big Chief Rick? We got Rucka Rucka, Wall Street Player, Arthur Ryan got one, Snake and Cactus, Miss Mooney. Who else I know? Old Dude Gamer, Oh Hi Bacon, not Mug Skillet. Can we get some hype, some sub hype, and fire hype for Big Chief Rick? Doing fine, thank you. Hope you're doing good too. Have I ever told you, Blanco says, Big Chief Rick, have I ever told you you have pretty eyes? Thank you, Blanco. Oh yeah, I like that together, the sub hype and the fire hype. I love it. Hello, Blanco Peso. How are you doing tonight, Blanco? El Blanco de Peso. Once this ship passes, in fact, we might follow the ship back over there to the dock. How about we do that? I'm doing good, buddy. How about you? Mr. Blanco, I'm doing perfect, man. Tomorrow we're going to be switching shifts. I am going to be going to noon to 6 and midnight to 6. So, Suzanne likes cake. Hello to you. Good evening. So yeah, we're going to be swapping watches tomorrow because James comes back. And, yep, James comes back. Captain James, and I got 1 week to go. Yeah, we're going to follow this ship in as soon as, oh man, I like those other emotes. Those are colorful. Let me see who that's for. That's for Stone Ninja. And the other one's for Stone Ninja. And that one's for the Stone Vet. I follow the Stone Vet. He was on last night, as a matter of fact. He was streaming last night from a track. You see a theme there. All psychedelic colors. He is a buddy of ours. So How's Tickle Fits been? I haven't seen him. I heard what the weather messed up the streams this past weekend or something. Yep, I do follow him. I saw him on last night. What about next weekend? No, not next weekend. Hold on, Rick. Not this weekend coming, but the following weekend. Is Tickle Fits going to be up there, you think? Because I get off the boat. And do you go to the track too? Brandy, I'm doing well, but I worry about you calling me handsome. You might need your eyes checked. Pretty much every Sunday, yes, sometimes. I might have to go make a trip up there. One of these weeks that I'm off. I've never been to a track like that. I'm about to start going more. Yeah, as soon as this ship passes, we're gonna fall in behind them, and we're probably gonna go ride to the. We might go ride to the dock. I gotta go check out a barge over there that they put in. That would be fun. Blanco 2020 vision. You see them glasses, Blanco? That means 2020 vision. Dual community meetup. Is that a spotlight? Yep, that's my spotlight. Snake Holly. Uh-huh. Yep. No, you can do it. I mean, I don't anticipate that boat on the inside of you leaving. If he does, then, I mean, he'll just have to wait till you finish. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can call him on the phone and see if he anticipates going to the dock anytime soon, that you're about to do an oil change. Yeah, okay, I'll call him right now. Oh, let me call this boat. That other boat wants to do an oil change in his mains, and there's a boat on the inside of him. He wants to make sure that that boat won't have to leave if he knows. Let me find the name. What was the name of that boat? There it is. Cami Renee. Let's see what's up with that. Is that a spotlight? Yep, that's my spotlight. You know, with 20 gifted subs, you get a free pass to his OnlyFans. Blanco. Hey, y'all don't anticipate going to the dock anytime soon, huh? All right, that boat on the outside of you wants to do an oil change, so he'll be down a couple hours. I said, well, let me. All right, I'll let him know. Goodbye. Somebody call Miss Moni?
Yeah, this is the Addison face. Hey, is that pizza cake over there on the water dock, or are they beside on that too?
He is on the water side, but let me see. If there's no boat next to him, you should be clear to go next to him there. You can get in there. He's on the side by the rocks, and you can get next to him and get water.
Roger.
Yeah, he was the only cap on there at the time, and he was up for a while, and he was taking a nap. So I told him he can stay there because he's out the way. Really, you can only get one water at a time anyway.
Yeah, roger that. I got you a couple of lines that we're gonna save up, roll up for you over there. We'll put them out of the way. Throw the rest of them away.
Okay, roger that. Yeah, I'll put eyes into myself. Holy Jumpin'. Thank you for the gifted sub, Big Chief Rick. Welcome in, Holy Jumpin'. Now you have some dancing Kennies. You got dancing grannies. You got all kind of dancing stuff. A banana too. I guess I can tell him to put your name on that pickle in the hot tub. Well, shit, I already signed up. I didn't know I needed to do 20 subs. He gave me the password for free, Blanco. You don't know that, Blanco. He already had the password. You know, because he got them eyes, man. And I give the password to the pretty eye people. I can hear Blanco now. You some bitch. You some bitch. Captain Rod, you made me pay you some bitch. You made me pay you some bitch. But you know, Canna Wilkes needed a new pair of shoes, Blanco. So, thank you for that. Hey Donnie, you can go ahead and break me off here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ride out to the 42 over there. I want to go check out a barge that was brought in, but we good. Just untie us and take a break. I was just waiting for this ship to pass. I'm gonna hold all this in while he passes. He looks like he's going slow, but I don't want to take a chance. Membership has its privileges. Cap Rob, you made me pay. You're not going to be able to go to the racetrack. You're going to get kicked off because every guy that pulls up in his car, you're going to be like, "Hi, my name is Captain Rob. You got such pretty eyes." They're going to run me out of the racetrack? Yeah, come back.
Hey, Rowley, you on the boat?
Oh, that one, that's not me. Get her a pair like yours. I have a friend in Missouri that captains a tug. Oh, really? Up on the river? Is it the Missouri Rivers up there or something?
Oh, then you got a radio check.
See, we have this ship passing behind us, and he pulls such a big suction that I'm gonna hold these barges in over here to make sure he don't pull them off that spud that they tied to. Yeah, he's pretty good size. I can't tell. I don't think he's loaded, but nah, I don't think he's loaded. Yeah, so we might be all right, but I ain't taking a chance. I'm just gonna push all this in. Hi, Scooter, welcome in. Yeah, I've been doing this for 32 years. I've had my captain's license. This is my 33rd year. In June, will make 33 years. Alright, so let's go check out this fleet. We're gonna go check out this other fleet. Who's that leaving right there? Oh, that's that Addison Faith. See, that's the kind of boat I work on. Is that what your boat works on, Scooter? A boat like that? Let me see. Let me zoom in. That's the kind of boat I'm on. A push boat, basically. We push these barges around. See, play. My wife used to live in Texas City. Oh, really? Yep. You know what's up over here then. You know what's up. Big Chief Rick, have you joined his Thong of the Month club? That's fake news. That is absolutely fake news. It's a bi-weekly subscription. It's not monthly. Blanco. Thong of the month. Oh my. It's a bi-monthly. You get 2 for the price of 1 every month. See, you didn't know that, Blanco. See, that's things about me you don't know. You think you know, but you don't know. Damn you, so you've been cheating me 1 pair per month, you son bitch. Captain, are you scamming Blanco out of his panties? Oh my goodness. He's been shortchanged. I've been scamming him. Fall in behind this boat, but yeah, I want to go take a ride over there and see what's going on with the other fleet. We got this boat here. I'm just gonna follow him. Mississippi River. Oh, the Mississippi up there. Okay. See, I've only been as far as Baton Rouge on the Mississippi River. Right now I'm in Texas. I'm like Galveston Bay area. And this is where we're going to be for a while. We got a contract here to work with this fleet. And what we do is we bring barges. These boats bring barges in. And we tie them up. We log them in. What numbers they are. What boat brought them in. What time. And then we log them out. Kind of like a barge motel. So when these boats are waiting for dock space, they don't have a place to go. They come tie up in our fleet, and we manage the fleet.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
I'm definitely gonna need a bigger boat. I wish I had a bigger boat. Welcome to Follow the Leader, and while you're at it, smash that follow button. Smash. Oh, port song, there it is. Rob told me I needed a bigger boat. My dinghy wasn't good enough. Oh, your dinghy's just fine. You're okay. We all have little problems from now, time to time, Blanco. Compass Rose. Hello, Compass Rose. And little. Hey everyone. You know who I was thinking of the other day that we haven't seen in a while? I think their name was Freeman the One. I think that's who it was. haven't seen Freeman the One in a while. I remember they used to like the retractable wheelhouse boats. I think it was Freeman. I think that was the name. Freeman the One. Hello, Tricky. Good evening to you. We're just doing a little run to our other fleet up here, so I can go check out this barge they tied up. There's supposed to be. It was Freeman the One, yes. They have a barge that was brought in. I want to make sure they secured it to the dock too, not the dock, not just the barge next to it, but secured it to the dock with a cable. Hello, Chris Grande. Hey, Make It Mad. Tricky, hi. Look like that wind calmed down now. Got nighttime and it calmed down. See if there's a boat out there. No. I wonder where this ship's going. Oh, Ellie Bunnies, there's your blinky lights. Hold on, I'm gonna get them big and zoomed in for you. There you go. Miss Noss, hello, Miss Noss. Why is it red? For night, when that's range lights. As long as they're on top of, like the fast blinking one and the slow one are on top of each other, when they're right on top of each other, that shows you're in the middle of the channel. So when you're further south, further outbound, and you're coming in, you keep that one light on top of the other, and then they're red, so they're easier to see. During the day, they turn white. They blink white during the day, and then at night they turn red. But they're called range lights. In fact, there's a set of them down there too, I think. When you're going outbound, there's a set down there. Let me see if I can show you. I'm gonna zoom in on the ones down here, but these are way down the channel. Right there. You see those blinking lights? It's hard to see them because it's so blurry. Those two blinking lights right there. That's the range lights going outbound. One fast, one slow. You just keep them on top of each other, you know you're in the middle of the channel. It's basically for the ships, so the ships stay in the middle in the deep water. That's what it's for. Dave M, hello, but I only see one red light. There's two of them. A fast blinker and a slow. Now that I'm off to I'm turning right here. The channel makes a turn, so I'm not in the middle anymore. I'm like, so they're no use to me no more. Time to start 3-hour tour. A rule attack. Good evening. Very nice. I see it now. Yeah. So when they're right on top of each other, it's kind of hard to see them. Really, it's it just almost looks like one light. That boat in front of me isn't going very fast. Let me see where that ship's going. Express.
Hey, don't worry about the tender. So he said they got it. And this morning,
Hey, y'all docking right here, or y'all going around the corner?
docking at 16, 10 minutes. Me, I just put it on the air, gone. Turn on right wheel, right at 16, doctor.
Okay, Roger, I appreciate it.
Sure, thank you.
So he's not going around the corner. He's going to turn right here at 16, Doc. So that's good. Rob, I'm on YouTube. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's see this. This better not be a trick. Blanco, this better not be a trick. Let's see what this is.
Hey, so remember when you told me you never call you unless it's important? Somebody just pulled up and they got a bunch of damn colors. Truck says OSH. Hey, that means ocean, doesn't it?
Ricky, don't go near that truck. Ricky, stay away from that damn truck.
Boss, they got a sign on this truck says we'll give candy for workplace secrets.
Candy for workplace secrets.
They got candy for secrets. I'll give you a fucking Snickers if you stay away from the fucking truck.
Hey, my boss said he got a Snicker bar. What y'all got? Oh, y'all got Reese's?
Reese's.
Shut this motherfucker down, boy.
God dang, that is Blanco. Reese's shutting it down for the Reese's. Blanco shut it down for the Reese's. Love the lights hitting the water. Oh, that does look pretty. That looks nice. Take care, Dave M. Just stopping and pop by to say hi. And Bye is off to bed. Alrighty, Dave M. Good to see you. Thank you for dropping by, man. Take care and sleep well. How is everyone? Make it mad. Take care, Dave M. Love the lights. And you know, I thought I'd follow that dude. I didn't know. I thought I followed him somewhere. That Ricky dude. Terrified to click that link. Breadstick Ricky. Let's go ahead and kick it up a notch. Get out this ship's way. I mean, I can get way over here. I can get way over here on the bank. I can get so far out this dude's way, he won't even know I'm there. Hello, Deer Tails with the fancy H. Very cinematic. He's flipping around so he can tie up his port side to the dock. Brendy's got candy, Blanco. She got Reese's. She got Reese's. She got free Reese cups. Time for me to turn in, Captain. Thanks for the fun. Enjoy and be safe. Good night, Brendy. You have a good night. Don't forget to hide them Reese cups. We need a Sharpie. We need to Sharpie one of those big boats again. Lights are nice to look at. Harry Light, good evening. Crux Gaming, I got cookies tonight from a specialty bakery. Good to see you again. Stay safe out there. Well, hello, Crux Gaming. Thank you, sir. I will hide them. Hide the snacks. We're going to come up here and check out this Miss Mooney. Hello, hello. Got Japanese Kit Kats. Wait, got Japanese Kit Kats. Oh, Big Chief Rick gave me a sub. Woohoo! You have a dancing granny and a dancing Kenny yourself. You can throw up some emotes. What time's it getting to be? 10 o'clock. Good deal. Hello, Weather Buff. Good to see you, Weather Buff. Yeah, we're gonna come check out our fleet over here. They brought a barge in earlier, and I want to make sure it's secured just right, because these ships come around this corner and they break the cables on our barges. So if they're not tied up right. How are you? I'm doing good. Doing awesome. I got a week to go before I go home. I work on here 14 and 7. Tomorrow's crew change, but the other captain goes home, and I got another week to go. Can you punch it and get ahead of the boat in front of us? I'm actually going to the same place he's going. We going to the same dock. So if they did not put a cable to the dock, I'm going to drop Donnie off. I'm going to drop him off, and looks like the winds are calm. It's not bad. It's blowing out there it was blowing like 20 miles an hour. I don't know what it is blowing now. I can't find my flashlight. Where did it go? Oh, the winds right now are blowing 20, still 20. Making Mad's back. All right, let's go check this out. I gotta see what's going on with this barge. Well, that boat's gonna get in my way, god dang it. What the hell? How about you, Addison Faith? Oh, god dang it, man. That's twice I've done that. He's going right where I need to get. Where'd are you doing, bro? Do you even towboat, bro? How about you, Addison Faith?
Go ahead, Addison Faith.
Hey, can you tell if they got a cable going from that barge to the dock? A wire?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Don't look like it's connected.
Okay, and it don't even look like it's pushed all the way up. I don't think it's pushed all the way to the dock, is it? Bro, there's no way they tied this thing off like that. Nah, I think it's touching the dock. Let me put Donnie off on here and see.
Yeah, no, yeah, it looks like they are connected over there in the middle somewhere. It looks like they got a wire up there.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the spotlight here. I'm right behind you. I'm gonna look at it and see. Yeah, that's a wire right there, ain't it? No, I don't think so. Hey Donnie, can you go look at that and see if they got a wire to the dock? I don't think they have one.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, god dang it, I hit too hard.
You want over there in the corner or what?
This one right here. They just put this one in tonight. I don't think it has a wire there. If they don't, I'm gonna go to the back and push onto it and see if you can maybe get one.
Yeah, right. That sure do. I got that's got ratchet on the bank though.
Okay, so they do have a wire going from the dock to there then, huh? Oh, I apologize, chat. I'm trying to figure out what they got going on over here. Once this boat moves out my way, I can get up there and look at it. He's moving though. Y'all see, look. He's widening out and getting out my way, it looks like. I think he is. Hey, I'm gonna go push on the back of it. You need me to push on it? Okay, roger that. All right. I didn't know. It looked like it's longer than them other barges. That's what threw me off.
Yeah, roger that.
Alright, Miss Monet, I was gonna try to get my lines off right here close to this dumpster, but now I'm gonna go get on that water spout. It ain't gonna be safe for me to pull all this off right here.
Okay, roger that. I'll get out your way, let you back out.
I can mark it over, buddy, once you throw that line on.
Yeah, how many you have saved? It looks like. No, that boat saved a couple of lines that were busted, but they're long. I'm gonna put some eyes in them. He's gonna put them on the dock over there for me, and I'm gonna fix them. All right, let me get out of his way now. He said he needs some help.
Too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. So sexy it hurts. And I am too sexy for Milan. Too sexy for Milan. New York and Japan.
All right, what you need some help with, Donnie?
I just my water put on the brake system on that winch. It's stuck shut. I completely shut, but it's like froze up right there. So I gotta put something on there to keep it out.
Need me to come down and give you a hand?
No, I'm just trying to put something in there and I'll tap it out. That's it.
Yeah, so they're supposed to put a cable from this winch right here to the dock and tighten it up. They have them over here. Well, no, they don't. This barge has them. That barge has one, and that barge has one. But they didn't put one here, so we need to put one. That way the ships don't break it. So that boat that just left from right here, he's going to go around and he's going to tie up right there at that spot and take on some water, our water connections right there, so all the boats can fill up their water from right there when they get low. Their water, they need to put their water on the boat. Having a freaking beat on that winch to get it to work. I'm gonna tell him if it's too much trouble, don't even worry about it.
Sexy for my shirt. So sexy it hurts. And I am too sexy for Milan. Too sexy for Milan. New York and Japan.
Hey, if it's too much trouble, man, we don't have to worry about it. got a sledgehammer. That ought to fix something, huh? Oh, he got it. It looked like it's winding up. So you see all this cable he put is tightening up. Where's it going? Yeah, it's tightening. Oh, we had a resub. We have a resub. That was Mick and Mad gifted a sub to Vixen's Naughty. Beat that mother, Donnie. Ken Lanier, hello, Ken Lanier. And Vixen's Naughty. And Chris Grande. Maka Waka. Man, I missed everybody's chat. Hi, Rob, honey. So you see the cable, he's got it running right here. And he's tightening it up. Yeah, it goes all the way to that bit over here. That'll definitely hold it in. So once it gets too tight where you can't use the handle, they have that lever with a dog on it, and you can get that. Look how tight it's getting now. Like a freaking. Thank you, man. How that thing just unscrewed from there?
Yeah, pretty easy. But the brake was all pressed together and it would not move. So I had to put the handle off.
Okay. Hopefully we can get the cable off when it's time to go. Yep, now you got it. Now it's tight. Yep.
Yes, sir.
He fixed it. Okay, how much you want to charge him for fixing the equipment?
30 minutes, $125 for every 30 minutes.
He had to fix that shit.
So, anyway, we're done.
All right, now we can get out of here. Now I feel better that we have a cable on it. So yeah, it runs from the winch around the button and to that thing right there. So that'll hold it in. I knew they didn't put one. I already knew.
Before part that road.
I already do. Let me see who's coming in next. I think we need to go hang back out at the fleet over there. We got to go back out to the fleet because that's going to be where the next boat comes in. Okay, let's go past close to this ship. Can I help you? Can I help you with something? I can't get away with going right on that ship with a Sharpie. As soon as I touch up on it, you know how quick they'd be out there? I mean, quick. They think it's a security breach. Security. Look, there's some blinkies for you, Ellie bunnies. Some more blinkies. So right now I have room for, I would have room for probably, I could probably put 8 empties. I have room enough for 8 empty barges and 4 loaded. That's it. And I am at capacity. That's a lot though. All right, now that we're driving back, let's see what the chat. Hunter Demons, hi Hunter. $69.99, worth every penny. Has it happened much when someone has fallen in? Not much, no. Nope, not that I've seen. I've never seen anyone that I've worked with fall in the water. Let me think. No. When I was when I was early in my career, I fell in the water, in the river, in Morgan City, in the Chafalaya River. I was either getting on or off the boat, and I was stepping on a line, which I shouldn't have done, but that was the only way to get off, and I slipped, and I fell in the water. I hurt my leg. I thought I broke my leg, because my leg hit the dock, my shin. Ooh, that sumbitch hurt. But I didn't. It just hit it real hard is all that happened. Pirate Raid, raise the black flag. I was just watching some anti-pirate videos in the Gulf of Aden, crazy stuff. I like that when the pirates try to get on them ships and they got machine guns on them. I like that. I like watching those. Triple blinkies. Here, little fishy. Heart of Pure, hello. Ever troll while traveling? No. Like troll fishing? Nah. That's the ship we just passed up. He's docking already. They got him against the dock right now. Pinning him into the dock, and they're putting some lines on it. I hear somebody's alarm. How has the signal been for everybody tonight? I haven't seen any hiccups myself. I don't know if y'all seen any. Nice, they pretty quick. Oh yeah, they got it in there quick. Now it's just a matter. Here's a little boat. See this little boat right here? So they grab the lines. Them two guys in that little boat will grab the lines off the ship and drag them over to the mooring. They'll grab the lines and bring them over to the moorings, and then the winches up on top of the ship will tighten them up. You think they're going to need a bigger boat? They definitely need a bigger boat. Whee! Sorry, I couldn't resist. They're pirates. Is the cable channel thingy finished? The cable channel thingy? Is that the job you're talking about that we was on before? With the cables and the pipe they were pulling up? You know what? I don't think it is. Let me go check out the Captain Jim. That's who was on that job. They are still on that freaking job. They're still down in Port Aransas, still pulling pipe. Good God Almighty. We would have still been on that job. If we wouldn't have got this job, we'd still be down there in Port Aransas. That was supposed to be finished mid-January. When we first got the job, they said 3 months. And then it went 4 months. Now it's been, God dang, it's been probably 6 months on that job now. 5 months, at least 5 months they've been on the job. It's supposed to be 3. I think it's 5 now. Well, there's your Dookie. Probably Dookie. Stop. Stop what? I think I'm beat off. Just wait up. I think I'm beat. I think I'm beat. Just memorizing all the right answers. Oh, for your test. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about, Dookie? What the hell? That don't sound like Dookie. I'm beat off. Now, if there had been Blanco Peso in front of that comment, I'm like, okay, I get it. I can see that, but not a Dookie Creek. Tell you what, I'm feeling it now. I'm starting to get tired. I've been non-stop since I got on watch. It's a mental tired. It's not like I'm physically tired, I'm just mentally tired. See how much spray we got. We gotta fix that flag. That flag, we're about to lose it. It's only holding on by 1 grommet. We need a tie wrap. Sometimes you have to just de-stress to learn things with a clear mind. Cap needs some coffee. We are in space. I don't see water splashing. That wind's definitely died down from earlier. Still 20, but maybe the current changed. Tricky, yeah, that's it, Dookie. I would say the same thing. Just de-stress it. Donnie, do your thing and fix the flag. He would too. I know he's got tie wraps. Watch if we lost it right now. Whoop, and fly away. That'd be about right. I ordered a new set. I don't know what happened to them. I mean, I don't know even know if they made it out here. I asked James to get a set. Maybe our office didn't have them. Oh, there's a spray. Do your thing and fix the flag. Ooh, I can hide a body in that water. Wait, can I hide a body in that water? Now we're going to get some spray. You probably can, Vixens. With enough rocks, you can do it. Don't want it to go into the water. Just hang up a pair of your boxes for a replacement. I don't know if I ever told y'all that story. I might have said it one time. It's been a while. When I first started working on boats, I worked with these guys that we would pull pranks on each other. It was freaking, it got crazy. So two of them was going home for crew change, and I dropped them off. We were working offshore, so I backed up to the platform and dropped them off, and they caught the helicopter in. Well, when they got on the jump landing, they jumped off the back of the boat and onto the platform on the landing down there. They both turned around at me because I was at the stern controls facing the back of the boat. It's a different type of boat. And they both saluted. And I thought they was just saying goodbye, you know, like, all right, see you later. So, you know, so I saluted back, you know, like, all right, see you later. And I want to say it was that afternoon or the next day. I don't know if someone told me or said, look up at the mast. And I looked at the freaking mast, and they had a pair of my underwear that they had got. They were clean, but they got a pair of my underwear, and they put Hershey's chocolate syrup in it, and they hung it from the freaking mast. And it was flapping in the wind. I was like, oh my God, these son of a bitches. That's what they were saluting, my goddamn drawers on the mast. With a chocolate stain on it. Another time they got me when I would drink milk. Every time I'd eat something, eat a big meal, I'd have a big old glass of milk. And I had a habit of, I will smell the milk first because I got a hold of some bad milk and I don't want bad milk. So I smelled it. It smelled great. It was, I mean, oh yeah, this is a good, and there wasn't much milk left in it. It was probably about a quarter of the gallon. So I poured me a big old cup and I sat there and I started eating. And I took a swig of that milk and it was nothing but salt. They put so much salt in that thing. Oh my God. I took a big swig too, and it was, I got him back. I took that one dude, he had some flip-flops or some kind of deck shoes that he'd wear in the boat, and I siliconed them together. I siliconed the bottoms together and taped it up, and then when he went to get them, they was dried and stuck together. they didn't use your thongs. I didn't have thongs back then, Tricky. I mean, I don't have them at all. What the hell? You trying to catch me, ain't you? You trying to catch me? Busted. The truth will set you free. Well, let's go see what we're going to tie up over here. I need to get out of this little swell, this little chop, so I'm going to go behind the barges. Should have glued them to the floor. They would have slipped their feet in and went walk and couldn't move their feet. Yeah, it got to the point where it was like, it was getting out of hand. We had to stop. I still am friends with one of the dudes that did it. We are still friends. And you know, that happened 30 years ago. That was 30 years ago. I had just got my license. I didn't have it 2 years. I know at least, you know, I was that fresh as a captain. So, and I'm still friends with that dude. I'm friends with the other one on Facebook, but he don't ever post. Never. I don't know if he's not on it anymore or if something happened to him, but I don't ever hear from him. One of them lives in Tennessee and the other one lives in Mississippi. Fast Out. Thank you for dropping that follow, Fast Out. We're coming back into our fleet. We have a barge fleet over here that we are taking care of and managing. With all these boats and barges. And I'm coming back over here to catch a line and stand by till we get our next orders. Our next boat should be coming in, I think. You know what? That Troy Hotard might be the next one. And I'll have to put him out here somewhere. Civic Stage Manager, good evening. Colorado 61, Duke 53 in overtime. Oh, number 3, Duke lost. The first Sweet 16 for Colorado in 20 years. All right, let's see where we're gonna go. We're gonna go back here behind between these two boats if I can fit. If I can fit back here, this is where I'm going. Cause you see, it's kind of choppy right here, but over there where they are, it's not choppy. Good evening. How dare they bully a newbie captain? I know, huh? That was horrible. They were being mean to me. Eric played the fart for 10 bits. Shame on them. What is this link? Oh, hold on, Blanco. You know what? I wasn't in my phone. Hold on. Let me go back to my phone. Okay, there you go. I see it now. Let me get tied up here. I want to see what that clip is. Hey Donnie, we're just gonna catch a fleet line up here on the top, and we're not gonna put the wires. See how calm it is back here? Freaking beautiful back here. these barges and those boats are blocking the wave, so I'm gonna catch a line on that middle one right here. That's it.
Put them down?
Yes. We're gonna shut them down. Now, who came in playing all of that at one time? Who came in playing all that at one time? I gotta guess who it was. I think I already know. Let me look and put my glasses on. Uh-huh. Let me go see this link. Let me see what you got here.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
They jumped off the back of the boat and onto the platform on the landing down there. They both turned around and I was at the stern control facing the back of the boat.
You really clipped that, Blanco.
And they both saluted. So I saluted back, like, all right, see you later. And,
Really, Blanco?
that afternoon, the next day, I don't know, someone told me, or said, look up at the mast, and I looked at the mast, and they had a pair of underwear.
Oh my God.
They were clean, but they got a pair of underwear, and they put Hershey's chocolate syrup in it, and they hung it from the
God dang it, Blanco. What the hell, Blanco Peso? Now everybody's gonna know about my Hershey underwear flying in the mast. I told that to y'all, as a little heart-to-heart moment, and you spread it with the world. Now it's gonna be on Reddit. It's gonna be on everywhere. I have pictures that Anna sent me, and it's not Hershey's those underwear. Every time I've been on the stream, Donnie's always busted ass. It does, doesn't it? Well, now he'll get a break, hopefully. I don't think we have anything going on for the next. Let's see where the Sid Moeller is. That would be our next boat, I think, unless the Troy J. Hotard comes in. Sid Moeller. They were up in Houston. They're still in freaking Houston. Good Lord. Troy J. Hotard. They're still at the dock. Wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. Wait. They're up in Houston too. So we don't have a boat coming. I swear that's the boat they called me earlier. Captain Rob's OnlyFans. Unbiased social media. Well, good evening to you. Oh no, it was the Randy J. Adams. My bad. It wasn't the Troy Hotard. Randy J. Adams, that's the boat. He said he'd call me back if he needed a spot. Randy J. Adams. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, it is almost 11, y'all. I'm so happy. Yes. I'll be able to go to sleep in a little bit. Randy J. Adams. Oh, they're running. Are they coming here? He said he had to go up to Houston, so maybe he's going to go to Houston. Should I call him? It's almost midnight. Yeah, I get off watch at well, it's 10:43 here, so I have another basically 45 minutes and I get off watch. I want to call that Randy J. Adams. Scoop Jr., good evening to you. Canna Wilkes, hello Canna Wilkes. Canna Wilkes. Popping in the stream. Canna Wilkes is always in the background lurking. She's a lurker. A looker and a lurker. I have hit this goddamn thing 3 times already. I'm fixing to move it right now. Alright, I'm going to call this boat. Because he said he was going to go to Houston, but he didn't know how rough it was going to be in the bay. But I don't think it's rough at all, to tell you the truth. Rob, you just want a new boat. I would like to have a new boat. Blanco is a peanut butter loving model, Captain Rob's. He enjoys being naked and long walks on the beach. Read the rest. I forgot how to read. I need to go back to school. That last I don't know that last sentence. You some bitch. Oh, you some bitch. What's that word? He lungs, he lungs, only fans I can't read it, I'm sorry. He said his eyes hurt. I'm surprised you didn't take a swim to shore and go get the green clown some chicken noodle soup. I didn't know he was sick, really? Nobody told me. Oh my God, I need to call him right now. I need to call. Oh my God, I must call him now. relic leg. How about your Randy J. Adams? That's what happens when you let a dirty tugboat captain touch your leg. So you get sick. A dirty tugboat captain? A dirty tugboat captain. Hello, fast chat. So let me go read the Discord and see what's going on. Let's go see. I bet you there's something in clearing chatter. Amp Mods, good evening. Yep, I see it right there. Tonight's streams will be shorter than usual so I can lay down. Mm-hmm. Blow the foghorn, that'd be cool. There's too many people sleeping. I'm between two other boats, so there's a boat tied up here, right next to me, and then there's this one right here. They have crews that are sleeping, and I got two guys that are sleeping. If I hit it, they will wake up. And I don't need a mad crew members up in here. Now, if I was out there running by myself, I'd do it. But no, I can blow. I mean, we blow the horn like if someone's in my way or I need to get someone's attention. Oh, I'll hit it. I'll hit the horn. Sometimes little kids, man, like if we're going through towns, if we're in the intercoastal and I'm pushing a barge going through a town or a community and the little kids on the side of the bank fishing, or if they're in a boat passing, they'll do that horn thingy with their arm like they do 18-wheelers. And I'll pump it for them. Deborah, I'm new to the channel. What exactly do you do, if I may ask? So, I'm a towboat captain, and I work on a boat that looks pretty much exactly like this one. They're all basically built the same. So I work on a boat that looks like this. And you see how he's made up to this barge right here? He pushes these barges around. What the hell was that? Was that some lightning? But anyway, the boat I work on, we work this fleet here. So our job is, we get these guys come in with their barges and we tie them up here. And we fleet all the barges here while they're waiting to go to dock. So on this tier right here, we have 6 barges wide. On the next tier, we have 6 barges there. We have 6 on the next tier past that, and 4 on the other tier. And then we got 4 barges on this tier. And as they leave to go to dock, we check them out. The company I work for, not this boat, but we're chartered to a company that owns this fleet, and they make damn good money fleeting these barges here. And then this is another boat that's on this side of us. Oh damn, the wind took it. Look. Let's see if he sees me looking at him. I think he's watching TV. You on candid camera. I'm invading his space. Well, he looked over here right when I moved. I think he sensed someone was watching him. But yeah, I've been a captain for 32 years. I've had my license. This June will be 33 years. And this is the gig we got now. So I stream my job, basically. What I do, pushing barges around, stuff like that. 3 decks, yes, that's a 3-deck boat. Ours is a 3-deck. All 3 of these are. Some of them are 4. Some of these boats have 4 decks. What's the red light room on that boat? Red light is that is for they use the red lights like our flashlight. It's not as bright when you're running at night and you need some light, but it can't be bright like this light here. I don't know if y'all can see it. We use this in the wheelhouse to look around because it doesn't hurt our eyes at night. We have to have it dark. So a lot of the boats you see, the rooms and the areas have a red light, so it's not as bright and it doesn't. How can I explain it? Just for running at night, so it don't hurt your eyes. I have a camera in the cabin sleeping quarters. DM me if you'd like a private link. Yeah, right. Yeah. Saves night vision. Pretty much, yes. How long do you wait here? Until another boat calls me for fleet space. You see this boat passing here? This boat wanted to come into the fleet. This guy right here running. So he's got 2 empties. You see that green light moving? He has 2 empties that he wanted to put here. He called earlier, but he said if it wasn't rough out, that he was going to go ahead and head into Houston. So we would have been putting him in the fleet, but he is going into Houston instead. So we would wait for a boat like that to call. The next one that's coming that I know of is in the morning. Now we can get a call any minute right now. At any time we can get a call for any one of these barges that has to leave. And if they do, we have to help them out. What time are you going to be streaming again? Tomorrow after 12. See, this might be a boat. Snake Island Fleet. Oh man, that freaking gate. But they had a guy come look at it today. There's something wrong with the keypad on it. And it was open today. He come down at noon and was supposed to look at it because I called Buffalo and let them know, and then they called me and if I heard anything about it. I don't know how to close it without the keypad. I'm over at Texas. I'm over at the fleet here in the. I'm over at the fleet. It's. Yeah. You want to try it and see if it'll do it? Okay, the code is 0042 pound. That's supposed to open it, so I don't know what it would do to close it. We might have to come run back over there and see what we could do. Yeah. Or maybe if you put a star in there. It's closing? Wow. That thing has been giving us fits for the past week. Well, I didn't know. I appreciate you though. I appreciate you because I wouldn't have known. What's that? Oh yes, absolutely. I appreciate it. My name's Robert. Yes. Hold on just a minute. Sorry about that, chat. She needed my name. The gate was open again. That freaking gate is open. There's something wrong with the keypad. So all she had to do was punch the code in it and it closed. So do the barges have crew on them too, or do you have to push and guide them? Yeah, we push them. Like they're unmanned, and all they do is they hold cargo in them. These are empty barges right here, the ones in front of me. There's no cargo in them. They usually either have oil, diesel, naphtha, gasoline, jet fuel, caustic soda. There's any kind of product you can think of that these barges hold. They have them, but these are empty. So we would have to hook up to them and push them to their destination and tie them off. So if these two gray barges right here, if these two gray barges had to leave, we would have to pull out the other 4 over here. We'd have to pull all 6 barges out, back them away from here. The boat next to me would take off with the 2 gray ones, and then we push these other 4 red ones back in. So that's basically what we do. We're here to help assist these barges in and out the fleet and keep track of them. The gate is for his sex dungeon. He wants everyone to have the code. On your barge you have a green light, then flashing light. What does the flashing light stand for? The middle of the barge. That's where the middle is. So the green one is the starboard side, and the amber, the flashing amber, is the middle, and on that side they have a red one, but you can't see it. So at night, when you see those lights, you know exactly where the corner of the barge is and where the middle is coming at you. What time you will be streaming? Yeah, sometime tomorrow after 12, because I switch watches tomorrow. I'm going from, so when I get up at 5:30 in the morning, I'll be up until 5:30 in the afternoon. And then I'll switch to the midnight to 6 and noon to 6. Hit it with a hammer. Duct tape. Do you think AI will replace merchant mariners? No. I don't ever see that happening. I don't think so. So do barges have a crew? No crew on the barges. The gate is for sex dungeon. On your barge, the green light. Are they cleaned out before returning to the fleet? No, they just put the same product in them. Usually when there's a product in it, unless they bring it to the cleaning facility and get them cleaned and stripped out, they usually put the same cargo back in. Same with planes. I thought red was starboard. Well, his green's on his starboard side. Yep, green is starboard. Now, when you're coming in a channel, it may be different. Coming into a channel, your red's on the starboard side. But when you're on a barge or a boat, because you see, look at these boats here. His red's on his port, and his green is on his starboard. They're facing me. Those two boats are facing me. But in the channel, the saying is red right return, which would be red is on your right side, on your starboard side. The flashing blue light is a blue light special at Kmart. Good thing I'm not a captain. Hectate, very cool. What's the knob do? And do you ever, let's see, what the knob do? What knob? And do you ever go yellow belly? I might have been thinking of looking at a boat approaching you. Y'all hear that wind? That's not the wind. Yellow belly is a drag strip in Dallas. Oh, okay. I have never been there. Nope. Vroom vroom cars. Welcome in. No, I've only been to Dallas twice. Yeah, only twice, and it was both time was to go to Texas Motor Speedway. That's it. I want to see about going to the drag strip up here in Houston. I'd like to see. I'd like to check that out, and if I like it, maybe I would venture out to another one. Watch any of the basketball games? I watched the LSU women's game yesterday, but other than that, I don't have much time to watch anything. If I'm not up here moving barges and fleeting these barges, I'm in bed. I've been looking at the scores though. I've been trying to keep up on the scores. How about that team that upset Purdue, was it? Is that who lost? Did they win yesterday? Probably not, huh? I haven't heard anything. Let you check. Yeah, I can't. It was the number 16 seed that beat the one. They played yesterday, I think. And it was a close game. Florida Hurricanes. They beat IU. Let me go check then. Hold on. ESPN reminds me of the 83 season cardiac pack NC State. Jim Valvano. That was a charismatic dude. FD beat Purdue. Oh, then Florida beat them. Jimmy V. Oh, hell. Miami beat. Yeah, look at that. Number 1 seed went down. Oh, that's the women's. That's the women's? Hold up. Wow. Yes. That's Indiana, right? Indiana went down. They lost to Florida. I mean to Miami. I'm in North Carolina. All of our teams went down this year. Oh, really? I was just looking right now. North Carolina lost to Ohio State. But I think this is the women's scores, though. Yes. Colorado beat Duke. That's what Mike was saying earlier. Yes. I need to find the bracket. There we go, I found it. So, LSU is in what? Ooh, LSU's in that bracket too. So Indiana lost. So if LSU can get by Utah, they will play either a 9 or a 4. Ooh, that's interesting. But they got to get by Utah. Utah's pretty freaking tough. Yeah, it's gonna be something. The Utes. The Utes. The two Utes. Are you zoomed in, Captain? I am kind of zoomed in. It's kind of blurry. Yes, I am zoomed in. Hold on. I forgot I was zoomed in. There we go. Yeah, it was really pixelated, huh? So this is what I wanted to see. Go to NCAA men's tournament scores and when? Yesterday. Sunday. Okay, that's what y'all was saying. Florida Atlantic beat Fairleigh Dickinson. Gotcha. LSU men's team didn't have a chance. And it looks like Michigan State beat Marquette, number 2 seed. Creighton beat a number 3 seed. Duke is out too. Wow. Damn, Duke is out. Let me see what's going on here. Oh, I want to send you something on Discord. Making mad. I heard one of the track is closing this year in Texas. Duke's just not the same since Coach K left. Did he retire altogether or did he go somewhere else? retired. Retired from coaching. Yeah, they sold it. It's being torn down. Which one is that? One of the tracks is closing this year in Texas. Now we need somebody to upset the South Carolina women's team. That's not going to happen though. I'm pretty sure they're going to win the championship again. Oh, Houston Raceway Park. Where's that at? I know it's in Houston, but where in Houston? Houston Raceway Park. Oh, the one in Baytown. Creighton will win. Nebraska is too strong. That is where Texas 2K was held. Oh, okay. They was talking about that in chat yesterday. Texas 2K. Shorty Pants, good evening to you. Let me see where it's at in Baytown. I kind of know Baytown a little bit. I mean, I didn't know they had I knew they had a racetrack there. I just didn't know where. Oh yeah, I've never been down there. Oh wow, that's like south of Mount Bellevue. That looked like it was a nice track too. Do you have any new pictures of your horn or the rat rod? No, just the pictures that he sent me last, the videos, and the horn. They're at the house. I took pictures. I mean, I took a. Didn't I have them on chat the other day? No, I had them in a. I was in a Discord chat the other day, and I showed them. They sold it to a shipping company that's turned into a parking lot. Wow. Let me look at these pictures of it. Yeah, that was a nice looking park. I guess was they not getting any business there or anything? Yeah, the latest pictures I have of the cars, the ones he sent the video that I showed. That's the only ones I have. I don't think this car is ever going to get finished. He's just dragging his feet. There's a lot of shipping. What do you call those? These big, like the FedEx and all. They have these big shipping, these big buildings where everything comes in and out of. FedEx and Walmarts and Home Depots. What do they call those big distribution centers? All around the outskirts of Baytown, coming down 288, they're building these big old distribution centers for all these big giant corporations. And I bet you that's what they're doing over there at the racetrack too. Probably going to be a distribution center coming up there. Let me look up the ones that are in around Cedar Bayou. They got some distribution centers there. Okay, Baytown. Let me find Cedar Bayou. Cedar Bayou. All right here. All these big buildings right here. I think one of them is the Home Depot. I don't remember what the other ones are. But where this is in Baytown and where the racetrack is, yep, look at this. So that's where the racetrack is right here. And this is all the distribution centers that are around it. So I bet you that's what's happening. All this here. They're taking it away. You switched? Nikos, yeah, man. We jumped over here for a couple of hours. Next year, Texas 2K will be in Ennis, Texas. Let me see where that's at. Ennis Raceway. Oh wow, that's way up there. That's up in Dallas. Right below Dallas anyway. How's it going, Nikos? Good to see you over here on this side. And thank you for following me over there on that other platform too. I appreciate that. Let me see how many followers we have over there. I think we're at 100 and something. $170 maybe. 171. Yup. $171 over there, almost 200 followers. I'm good, no problem, Captain. Anything for you, sir? Need torpedoes at both platforms? Nico says, I'm your man. If you need torpedoes, I am your man. Don't hesitate to ask. I got you. Kick stats. And you have an assault gun. I'm gonna have to break that out again. Break out the assault gun. Oh, now it's not showing I hit it. It did earlier. Did I lose my, hold on, I gotta reset this. I gotta be on the road at 5:30, so I'm gonna split. Alrighty, Mickey Mad. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon when you get back. Scared to go to that link, kicks. I think my average went down. I'm gonna check it again here real quick. I reset my phone. I had it and now it looks like the check went away. Dang it. Here we go. Kick Stats Live. Now it's back again. See, chat, y'all. Well, I ain't gonna show it right now. I ain't gonna show it on here. I can't do that. I'm not gonna do it. But anyway, yeah, it says I still have it on here. We'll see. Scared to go to that link? It's not bad. I mean, they got a lot of gamers over there, Miss Noss, and there's a few IRL streamers. Relics over there, Crazy Tone. You know, it's just. It's not bad. 5:30 in the morning. Yeah, I'm probably about to get off too. We made 2 hours. We hit 2 hours. Oh, I'm about to get off watch, y'all. God dang it. He'll be up here in 5 minutes. Let me go to Twitch and see what we got then. Hold on. You know what? I forgot to do the computer stuff. God dang it. I gotta enter all that stuff in the computer still. I was streaming and I forgot. Later making mad, be safe in the AM. Are we going to have a small protest in New York tomorrow, Donald Duck? What's going on with that? I ain't heard nothing about that. Here we go, right here. Okay, I got somebody. All right, I will get off of here. I'm gonna go give me a nap in. I appreciate all the gifted subs and the resubs y'all did tonight. Y'all come in with a vengeance tonight. Come in with a vengeance. We're going to have a small protest in New York tomorrow. Donald Duck. Oh, Donald Trump. Okay, I got you. Stormy Daniels. Oh, wait, I got to see who that was. God dang it. Date night in. We're gonna go see a date night in. I ordered the captain to take a nap. Thank you, Nikos. I need one. I'm sluggish right now. Y'all probably can tell. Date night in. They're doing Texas Frito pie or something. So, alrighty, y'all. Thank y'all everyone for hanging out and like I said, just showing support and visiting with us and chatting and cutting up. I appreciate y'all, and we'll be on tomorrow afternoon between 12 and 6. Between noon and 6, I'm switching shifts. So y'all have a good night. Tiger Lover, Skyline, Shorty Pants, Nikos, Mike, Deer Tails, Miss Noss, Y'all have a great night, Mike. And I'm going to send a raid. Let's see if it goes. Civic Stage Manager. You have a good one. Oh, I could do it. I could press it myself. It'll let me do it tonight. I feel lucky. Hunter Demons, good night to you. Thanks for y'all coming in and hanging out. I appreciate it. So we'll see y'all on both platforms tomorrow. And y'all have a good one. Serious? Are you fucking serious?